Good morning, Michael Rapp, Queens, New York. And yes, I am on my way to the gym. And yes, I am grateful for another day. We're going to have 60 degrees today here in the city. And Queens, New York. And that's feeling like spring to me. So I am grateful for that. Yeah, it's funny, the gyms are getting more busy because I realize, it's getting summer, it's getting beach weather, so people want to get in shape. So the two ways that I use the power of the breath, and let me tell you something, it's a powerful thing. Two ways is I use it on my nervous system because it works on your nervous system, and I use it in my fitness because it powers the muscles, and without oxygen, without air, your muscles can't fire. So I use it in the gym. So let me give you some examples. When I'm in the gym, and this is how I train everybody that I work with, is that you got to train like you're a machine. So there's an inhale part and there's an exhale part. Unless you're doing super slow movements, then you're going to have to just make sure that you're constantly breathing and really forcing in that air. Because as soon as your muscles get oxygen depleted, you can't work anymore. You may have more energy source, but if you don't have oxygen, you can't go any further. So one of the first things also, even in doing cardio, if you happen to notice that you're getting tired, two things happen with your breath. First of all, you start getting nervous because you don't think you're going to make the distance that you're looking for. And that makes your breath get shorter, which also your muscles are working harder. So now you're lacking oxygen altogether and you're really going to fail. The first thing I do, and it happens every cardio session, is you're going to have that moment when you're going to have to push through that doubt that, am I going to make it? I'm getting tired and I still got another 20 minutes to go, because it usually happens pretty quick into the routine. And then you hit that stride where you can go on forever. But so as soon as you feel that moment happening, go right to your breath. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling and really bringing in that power and that energy, because that's exactly what it is. Also, even when I'm doing my training, on the negative part of the movement, when I'm lowering the weight, I'm inhaling. And on the exertion, when I'm pushing out that weight, I'm exhaling. So, and probably at the strongest point of the lift, from the negative to the positive, that exertion from the beginning, you're holding your breath right there. But as you're pushing up the last 50% of the movement, I'm exhaling. So I lower, inhaling, I push up, I'm exhaling. All right, and I'm working like a machine. I know my form. I know what all the muscles are doing, not only the muscles that are making the movement happening, the joints that are working, but also all the supporting muscles, keeping that in mind. Excuse me. And then I use it on my nervous system when I meditate, when I'm stretching. I go into a breath, I get into a stretch, I take that stretch to its end point, and then I start breathing. And then I go to the breath. Meditation, the breath, is always the anchor. It's the focal point. It's the thing that you get down to. Yeah, it's there. It's present. It's happening every moment. Every breath is different than the last. And so that's how I use it on the nervous system, to calm myself. Because here's another thing. Always happens, your emotional state will also have an effect on your breathing. So if you're always aware, because your breath will get shorter, as I am breathing right now, talking and trying to walk at the same time, I got a lot of muscles working, and it takes air to be able to speak. And so yeah, you get out of breath. So every once in a while I'm jibber jabbering. I'll take a nice couple of deep breaths. Always inhale through my nose so powerful. And people who are doing heavy lifting, you'll see, you'll do these big, huge breaths and get as much oxygen into your body as you possibly can, before you do the lift. So, yeah, there's so many things while this guy's not paying attention. So many things the breath is used for. So use it for an anchor in your meditation. Use it for your fitness to be able to go further. Use it in your stretching. Really, always also on the stretching. Every time you exhale, this is a great thing. Every time you exhale, you should go a little bit further into the stretch, because it works on your nervous system and it relaxes all those muscles. So as you exhale, you should just a nice gentle push into that stretch just a little bit further. And when you're meditating, it's always about the expulsion of is that a word? Of negative energy. It's also the debris of your body, the different actions that your body are making. There's going to be some exhaust. Every machine has the byproduct, and and your breath is one of those. So on the exhale, everything is releasing, all that stuff is coming out of you. So it's nice and big. The inhale is all about breathing in life, love, and energy. So making sure that you even feel and you can see those things happening as you're using your breath. Okay? Breath is a powerful thing. It's life. Use it that way. Inhale, bringing in that life, and exhale, expelling all that stuff, the debris and everything that you've used up. All right, make sure you're getting it all in. Use it for your exercise, use it for your stretching, using it for your meditation. The breath in meditation is always the anchor, always the thing that you go back to when your mind drifts. Just go right back. You'll catch yourself, gently just move yourself back into meditation and breathing. All right, I got chest and triceps today. It's Friday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Have some fun. Get out there and get some exercise in.